Hi everyone, today I would like to introduce how to do the backward brushing, one of spiral rotation exercise. So I will introduce how to do these movements, backward brushing in the right way. I also introduce some techniques or methods how to improve the quality of these movements with more feeling of the chi. Okay, so now I want to introduce some way and how to rotate the palms and arms and how to rotate the waist in the right way. So the two palms, when we open, we will turn this way. And then when we close palms, palm will turn downward. Okay, so when we move arm forward, we will open the palm. We can use example we introduced in the other video. When we open palm, imagine we scoop up the pasta. And then when we close the palms, imagine we wipe or clean the table. Arm moves forward, open, scoop out the pasta. Arm moves backward, we close palm, wipe the table. So the other arm same. Open, close, open, close. So this is the rotation of the palms and the arm. The waist. When we turn waist, so we need to relax, loosen hip joints. And then we will turn waist to one side. And then we will turn waist the other side. So only when we loosen hip joints very well, and then we can feel the rotation of the waist comfortable. This way. Okay, so then this is the very simple, easily we can learn how to rotate the arms and how to rotate the waist. Now I will introduce how to do backward brushing. So when we get ready, one arm in front of the body, one arm stays by the side of the body. Then we will move two arms together. One arm moves forward, the other one moves backward. And then the other side the same. Moves forward, backward. Then we can repeat these simple movements. As we introduced the rotation of the arm and the palms, when palms move forward, we open palm. When palms move backward, we will close the palm. The other side the same. When palms moves forward, open. Then close. Loosen hip joint, turn waist. Two arms follow. One arm move forward, one arm move backward. So sometimes we also use the example to remember these movements. So we call these movements as a swimming hand, like we swim. In this way, easy to remember this movement. Okay, now I introduced some way or methods to learn how to use the whole body or with more chi to do this backward brushing rotation exercise. So when we do these movements, we try to use the waist. We turn waist. Waist will lead the movements of the arm and the body. So we turn and arm follow, and turn, arms follow. So in this way, when waist turn left, we will move left, and two arms will follow, the whole body will follow. When waist turns to the right side, two arms and the body will follow, move to the right side. Turn left, and turn right. So in this way, we can use waist to control the movements of the arms and the body. Then we try to loosen two hip joints. We try to loosen hip joints, use hip joints, lead the movements of the legs. So two legs, relax. And then when we do the movements, to loosen hip joint, when we turn left, if we loosen hip joints very well, and two legs will follow. And then one of the results, the body will shift to this side. And then loosen hip joint, right. Then two legs can follow hip joints. Hip joints will follow the waist. Then we can use waist to lead the whole movement of backward brushing. Then we can feel internally very comfortable. Then naturally, we can start to use the chi when we do this spiral rotation exercise, backward brushing. There are also some common problems when we exercise this spiral rotation, backward brushing. So the first, when we do these movements, the body will move in the other direction, in the wrong direction. So when we turn left, we should shift to the left. But the problem is that when we turn left, body will move right in the wrong direction. So how to correct this problem? So try to loosen hip joints, and then in this way, when we use waist to lead the movements, and the legs will follow. When waist turns to the left side, and two legs will move also to the same side. And then when we turn right, and two legs also follow. Then we can correct this wrong direction problem. Another common problem when we do this backward brushing, palms, no rotation. Then how to correct this problem? No rotation happen. Then we can use example like we move forward, we scoop out the pasta and move backward, we clean or wipe the table. Forward, pasta, backward, wipe the table. So the other side, same thing. We just try to remember the examples. So pasta and the table. Then we can correct this problem. And the rotation of 2 palms will happen naturally. So after we understand how to do the rotation, 2 arms and the waist, and then after we know how to finish or do backward brushing, this back rotation exercise, then we can find some way to improve the quality of this back rotation exercise. And then we can find more stronger feeling of the qi. Then it will very helpful to improve the exercise of old internal style exercise with the similar easy methods. Thank you for watching. If you find this tutorial video helpful to improve your feeling when you exercise internal style like Tai Chi or Qigong, and then please subscribe our channel and tell your friend. And we will prepare more tutorial video. The more information you can find on the website about online classes and the media materials. So any suggestion and also ideas, please let us know. And thank you again, and see you next time.